Hey guys, it's Stephanie. It's been a while since my last video, but today I wanted to share with you a product that I've really started to love over the past couple of weeks. It's helped me with a really personal issue I've had for about 13 years now, and that condition is called hyperhidrosis. So what is hyperhidrosis? It basically means I have an excessive sweating condition, and for me that sweating comes from under my arms. Like I said, I had it about 13 years, since I was about 15 years old, and it's really caused me a lot of embarrassment and self-consciousness because all I can think about when people look at me is, oh my gosh, look at the sweat stains under that girl's arms. What is wrong with her? It's not even that hot outside. Why is she sweating this much? When I recently was trying to look for some solutions, because I have been researching for a really long time about really permanent solutions, unfortunately those permanent solutions are not cheap. So I was trying to find a solution or a product that I could use in the meantime until I could save up enough money to have those surgeries. And I stumbled upon a website for a product called ZeroSweat. What I really liked initially about ZeroSweat when I went through the website is their founder actually has an excessive sweating condition like myself. And he was finding all of the products that he had found or was looking at were not at all helpful. They didn't really do anything and really defeated the purpose of having them. So he created his own product of ZeroSweat. And there are two different types of products for ZeroSweat. There's this antiperspirant, which I use because it's directly for under your arms, and they also have a product for hand, feet, and body. It's in a cream. Have not tried that myself, but I have heard a lot of really positive things. All I'm going to talk about is what I really like about this antiperspirant, which I have been using for about a month and a half or so. So first of all, I actually bought my ZeroSweat off of Amazon. One thing that I was really surprised and impressed by on the website is that it says you can buy the product on their website, but they also recognize that it's being sold on Amazon and they don't have a problem with that. For me, because I live in Canada, it was way cheaper for me to order the ZeroSweat off of Amazon than it was off the website, because the website was in US dollars and it just ended up working out cheaper. But like I said, they have zero problems with that. Another impressive thing was that they do have a product guarantee, so if you're not impressed by what the product has been doing for you, then you can just write to them and they will help you get your money back. It's a pretty small bottle, but there is a lot in here and you're supposed to use it kind of sparingly, only a couple of rolls under each armpit. Before you apply though, it's really important that you actually have hair under your arms. And the reason for that is this is a pretty strong product. There is some chemicals in here that are not for bare skin. So you have to have armpit hair underneath so that you can apply it, and your armpit hair will kind of act like a blanket almost, so that your skin's not directly touching the product. And one of the things I didn't like was there were times I thought I had enough armpit hair underneath, but I still felt a really bad burning sensation, and because you have to apply this stuff at nighttime, it made sleeping a little bit uncomfortable for a little while until I could really fall asleep. Each application, like I said, you do it at nighttime so that overnight your body absorbs the product and it gets absorbed in your armpits. And then you're free to shave your arms the next day, you're good to go. And each application runs about 7 to 10 days. It's a little harder in the summer. I get that because we all want to wear tank tops and that. But so far I've been finding I get more on the 10-day scale and it seems to be okay for me. Of course, you notice a difference that the closer you get to the 7 days, it starts to fade, and then the more you go past the 7 days, it definitely starts to fade off. But, you know, that's expected. You have to apply it once a week to 10 days. Now, what's amazing is how immediately I actually noticed the difference. The very next day when I went to work, I was wearing a tank top with a cardigan, and I noticed my sweat was like not even close to what I normally do, which is great because for me, I'm on my feet all day, I'm chasing after kids all day. I don't want to have to be concerned about what's going on under my arms, and when I stopped for a second to think about it, I thought, oh my gosh, there's like nothing under my arms. This is amazing. So I was really impressed by that. And even the next day, I had a really special event for work, and I had to wear a nicer type of top, which I've really found myself straying from over the last little while because of my sweating condition. And even then, I noticed that my sweating, it was a little bit because the shirt didn't breathe very well. It was a very hot room. There were a lot of people there. I didn't really sweat all that much, which was great, and I was really, really happy about what the result was. Now that I've actually been using this product, I've actually been finding myself leaning back towards more colorful clothing, whereas before all I was looking for was black clothes or white clothes or really nice neutral that I wouldn't see stuff happening, which was all I wanted because, again, I didn't want it to show. And what's great is, because I posted it on my social media and I put it out there for people to know about it, I've had several people reach out to me and really ask me questions about it. I had a friend from high school who I hadn't talked to in years, and he told me that he tried it out and he loves it. He was blown away just like I was, which really made me happy because I know what the struggle is. I know how uncomfortable you feel. So to see him really enjoying it and it really making a difference in his life really made me feel good. So like I said, the bottle's small. Open it up. It's got a really little rolly ball to apply under your arms, and kind of like one of the rolly deodorants. That's the other thing, is that you can still use deodorants. I know there are some anti-sweat things that if you use it at nighttime, you don't need to put deodorant on in the morning, but I'm one of those paranoid people who I like to put on deodorant like multiple times a day. And when I contacted ZeroSweat, they said, oh yeah, this is for nighttime, use it at night, and then in the daytime you can just go back to using deodorant and the product will still work. So that's really great to know for anybody who's curious like I was about whether or not you can still use deodorant. For now, that's all I have to say about this product, and thank you, ZeroSweat. You've really helped me gain my confidence back when it comes to not having to worry about checking under my armpits like 1,000 times a day to see if I've been sweating a lot. It's really nice to have that thing kind of taken off of my mind. So thank you very much. And I'll be sure to link up ZeroSweat's website in the box down below so that if you're curious or about this product and you have hyperhidrosis, that you can check it out to see if maybe you want to give it a try. Anyways, that is all from me this time. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!